In talking about cloves lately, and in case you haven't seen what cloves look like, you can see the image of the popular spice cloves with several health benefits. And this video, I want to share with you how I have used it and in what ways I've been using it and why I use it. I am Grace Enemali, popularly known as Gracious Grace here on TikTok, sharing my wellness secrets things that has helped me, maintain a healthy body for several years without using antibiotics, which was a popular and a routine for me before now, and several other over-the-counter medications. I've been off them using natural foods, reversing things like typhoid, lowering blood sugar, high blood pressure, typhoid attacks, and several other ailments that trouble us in this region. And so, like I said, in this video, I want to share with us some of the ways and reasons why I use this tiny bud. You can use it in other way yourself. It has a host of benefits. But here are the top reasons why it has become part of my spices. And did you know that several years back, I was actually avoiding these cloves because I felt it was quite harsh. It's a blood thinner, and being a survivor of stomach ulcer, I felt it could trigger it to come back, but not anymore. And that is why I say the older you get, the more you continue to make dietary changes and modifications. And this is one of the ones I did years after I realized that it has the benefit of reversing insulin resistance, reversing diabetic symptoms, supporting heart health, aiding digestion, and helping to ward off symptoms like toothache and gum disease. It's able to reverse things like acidity, excess acidity, when you're feeling like coldness, which is a symptom of not having sufficient oxygen, or for some other reasons like bacterial attacks, viruses. It's able to do it. And these are the occasions when I take it. Having symptoms like headache, mild symptom of headache, when I chew it, it's able to reverse it. Things like, inflamed liver. It happens in our lives on a daily basis. Sometimes the liver is hurt and wounded, unknown to us, but foods like cloves has natural ingredients to reverse those inflammations. If you are, anytime I'm suspecting pains or feeling like my digestion is slowed down, I also take this tiny cloves. Normally I prefer to chew like 3 or 4 cloves. Just wash because it's more convenient. You can also grind it like powder. Some put it in coffee. Some add it in the hibiscus flower tea. Some just make tea out of which I do occasionally too, out of the ground powder. But it's easier for me to use the buds and just wash like 3 to 4 of this tiny bud, but very powerful, and just chew it. And you notice that excess acidity is dealt with, low digestion, inflamed liver, some asthmatic symptoms like cough, feeling like coughing, and several other things, including feverish. When I feel like something like coldness is around, take it. It's able to do a lot of things. If you suffer frequent toothaches, you should make it part of your diet. You have insomnia, inability to sleep. Yes, it has it has a mild sedative symptom. Ability if you take it moderately. If you don't overdo it, it's one of the spices I recommend for older adults because of its ability to ward off a lot of inflammation, including those that cause gout and joint pains. It can help to strengthen your bones too. That's one of the reasons I include it, because we must include foods or spices that strengthen our bones. as we get older. And so this is one of these foods we should be including because of these numerous benefits. And besides that, it's not difficult to carry around or to incorporate into your diet. Like I said, you can just wash 3-4 cloves and chew it. You notice that your blood pressure, your blood sugar will be reduced and under control. And so if you make it a part of your regular diet, not overdoing it, you have, few incidences of yeast overgrowth like candida infections and all the stuff that comes with bacteria attack, because it's able to destroy those bacteria and boost your immunity. So it's one of the spices I don't joke with. But those with high blood pressure must also beware, because though it's a blood thinner, which is good as a immune booster to prevent things like stroke and other health conditions, but if you are going to high blood pressure, don't make it to feature, don't allow it to feature frequently in your diet, because it can cause elevated blood pressure. This is something I know very, very well. You must take it with caution. That is for those that are managing high blood pressure. But for those that are managing diabetes, it should feature regularly to help ward off those insulin resistance and lower your blood sugar naturally. These are some of the top reasons why I now make it to feature frequently in my diet. And besides that, it helps to improve your complexion and ward off aging signs and symptoms. And who wouldn't like that? If you like this message, click the follow button, because I should be coming with more tips like this to help you stay healthy naturally. See you again.